When I think of the centurion who was on the mount as Jesus was crucified, I think of the difficult times that brought me closer to God instead of turning me away from him. I think perhaps the greatest example of this is when my aunt was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer when I was 18 years old. This was devastating to every person in my family, from my grandparents to my mother, who is my aunt's only sibling, and my cousins. I was extremely upset and angry at first, and I still am, because who wouldn't be in this situation? But at first I let it consume me, and it took a long time for me to turn back to God. I am so grateful I did, though. Cancer is not a blessing. It is unforgiving and trying, as are the treatments that go along with it. But my family has experienced many blessings since my aunt was diagnosed. Initially, her doctors told her she had 6 to 18 months to live. But as of now, it's been over 3 years since she was initially diagnosed. At the time, my family had been drifting apart for a while. But since then, we've made an effort to spend more time together, and we really do live in the moment every single time we see her. I've also witnessed her daughters grow closer with her once again, and it has been very beautiful to watch. Before COVID, we even traveled together like when we were little, and that's a very fond memory that I have. In times like this, it is easy to succumb to the fear and the bad things that are happening, and it's really easy to blame God and get angry at him. It takes a lot to really understand that God has a plan for us, even if that plan is painful and terrifying. There are moments where I want to scream, and there are a lot of times when I want to cry because of how difficult the situation is. But like the centurion, I look to Jesus and I'm given courage and strength. I've also found my aunt to be an inspiration. Throughout all her treatments, no matter how tiring they are, she always makes an effort to create new memories and spend time with her loved ones. She also gives her body the breaks it needs to heal and recuperate. And as cancer goes on, this is more and more time. And it really takes a lot to admit that you need that to heal. I know our time with her is limited and borrowed, but sometimes I think that we will all be reunited with God, and he just wants her back a little bit sooner. It's still devastating. It's still painful, but this makes it a bit more bearable. The Lenten season is about perseverance and strength through trials, and I don't see a greater example of that than my aunt as she battles pancreatic cancer. Thank you.